Good to see you. It is good afternoon. It's morning. My time is around 11 a.m. my time. I just want to have a quick analysis on one of the beautiful pairs that I've been learning to trade and I've been trading for some time now, 51ers. So I'm just going to go to the higher time frame and then look at what is happening on 51s. So if you are a new beginner, if you're a new trader or someone who wants to learn to trade, um, this is Deriv Trading View. So you can access by going to www.deriv.com. Yeah, so I can put the link in the description after this video so you can access it. And when you get to Deriv, you open this page and then you can find the pairs. So you can, in the search button, you can find the pairs. So you look for 51ers. So if you are interested in knowing how I found this pair or where I got this pair from. So this is the daily time frame on 51ers. And so what is the most relevant information or data that I can analyze from? Okay, so I can see on 51ers that there is this move from the top side down to this side. So technically 51ers is bearish. So we are bearish on 51ers. Bearish, it means there are a lot of sales on 51ers. So from this area of a swing high and to this area. So we are bearish. So how can we look to join this trade? Should we join this trade to also sell, or we should find a way to look for some kind of buys or to look for some pullbacks to join to trade? So let me go into the 8 hours and see what is happening from the 8 hours perspective. But before I go to the 8 hours, I want to look at where exactly. So the question is, where is this movement, this bearish move, where is it likely to end? Where is it going? What is the destination for this move? So there was this swing low here area, this lows point, which gave us this high point, and then pull back into this zone, and then it took out this high and gave us this new high, swing high here, and from there it dropped down to sweep or take out this low, retested, and then drop down, and then is here. So technically I believe that it is trying to draw into this the liquidity that is resting below this lows. I think that's where price is drawing to in the immediate higher time frame, from the immediate higher time frame perspective. So because aside this, the only low again we have is this area, this point. Yeah, so this is the immediate low point that price can draw to. So with that in mind, I can use this area and then up here as my range. So within that area, let me see from the Fibonacci, let me see the pullback. Let me see which level we are right now. So around here, when price was here, it pulled back to equilibrium 50% and then continued to move up and gave us this high. From this high, it took out the 50% area and then dropped to 78.6%. Yeah, so it's around, they broke it a little bit. So it's around maybe 80%, something like that. But what is it about this area? It seems like price is reacting to the 78.6%. What is it about that area that price is reacting to? So on the 8 hours, I can see this. Okay, so let me go to the 8 hour time frame. So I can see, yeah, this low resting here, which technically, or there should be liquidity resting below it. So I could see that, and I can also see, what else, this area. Yeah, I think there is a fair value gap around here. There's a fair value gap around here. Below this liquidity, there is a fair value gap, and it looks as if when price touched this area and dropped down, when it took off from these lows, it took out this high, okay, and then was able to reach here and then pulled back to retest, giving us this low. So price touched this area, took out this low, and it seems price has drawn into that fair value gap. Okay, so notice price was pulled into the fair value gap, and then quickly it rejected. Okay, after sweeping this liquidity, it pulled into the fair value gap, pushed down, and then rejected up into the value gap again. And the new 8 hour candle opened and made its way to the upside. Is making its way to the upside. Okay, so that is giving me a scenario. Okay, is giving me a scenario that there is a likelihood we might have some kind of a pullback based on the reaction that price is giving at the 78.6% from the range that I measured on the fib, and also from the reaction inside the fair value gap that was left here below this liquidity, and this move that gave us a break of structure, or the change of character. So with this in mind, I'm going to go ahead and then study closely what is happening around this area. What is happening around this area on the 8 hour time frame? So on the 8 hour time frame here, I could see that there is these are lows, rejections, rejection candles. These are lows here, relative equal lows here, and then this candle, this last bearish candle, pushed down to sweep or to take all of them out, giving us this low here, the last low here. So we have lows on the left side, we have lower low, and then the new candle that opened, that is pushing up, is giving us a lower high. Okay, so we have a low, lower low, and a lower high. So on the 8 hour, it looks like we are forming some kind of a swing low. We are forming a swing low. So after price took out this lows as liquidity, swept them off, it rejected up and then giving us a lower high. So based on that, uh, how am I going to be able to know that I should buy, or I can have a confirmation to buy. So a proper confirmation to buy would be if this bullish candle is able to, if it's able to engulf or is able to close above the body of this previous candle, if it's able to hit this area and then close above it, then I can have a confirmation that this pattern is trying to create some kind of a pullback or a reversal. Okay, a reversal pattern. And therefore, the next 8-hour candle that will open here, after it has given us a retest, that could be a perfect candle for me to enter for a buy. Okay, so from the 8-hour time frame or a higher time frame perspective, this is what I would look at, or this is what I would look at. And then notice that around this area, price has been rejecting from the downside, rejecting upside. So there is liquidity resting below and then above the candles, okay, with wicks up and down, up and down. So as price has been able to sweep the liquidity or wicks below, there's a likelihood that price will want to retrace or pull up to take out the wicks of the candles above here. So there's a higher likelihood of that. The other thing also is that as we can see, 51s has been selling, okay, for some time now, and there has not been any major pullback on the higher time frame, or let's say on this 8-hour time frame. The only major pullback we had was when price hit this, was about to take out these lows, then it hit it and then drew up into this zone and then continued to sell. So with that in mind, there is a higher likelihood that if this pattern is going to form well in the next 1 day or 24 hours or something, then we might likely have a pullback to at least equilibrium or something close to equilibrium, so that price can give a fair, so that the market can give a fair price for people who can also join the sell. Okay, so that is very possible to happen. So, what is the most recent swing high or high that I can find easily on the 8 hours? So the most recent high, I can find them here. Okay, from that high, price has not taken out any other thing. So I can use my Fibonacci to measure from this area to this area where price, uh, where price stopped, to this area, and I'm likely to get equilibrium like 50% or 61.8% retracement or pullback. Okay. The other thing also is that price took out this equilibrium area previously. So it's very possible that this low price might want to pull up to retest this low or retest this area for resistance. Okay, price took out this previous area that might be here as support. So price crashed it. It's likely price might want to push up into it and then continue to drop to the downside. Continue to drop to the downside, seeing that this higher time frame low has not still been taken out yet. So we are likely to do that and then take it out. So these are the possibilities that I'm looking at. But first, before I can confidently say I would want to go bullish. I would want to go bullish. I would want to see this candle closing above the previous bearish candle. So I still have about two, how many hours? So let me go to the 4 hours and see what is happening. So on the 4 hours, we still have about on the 4 hours, we have two bullish candles. One bullish candle just closed, the second bullish candle is opening, and the line on the 8 hour candle is here. If it closes above, then we are likely to have the next 4 hour candle taking us sorry, let me put in my charger. So then we'll be likely to go above. So this is the 4 hour. So the confirmation I should be waiting for, I'm waiting for, is for price to close above this area. This area. So even from here on the 1 hour, time frame, let's see what is happening. Okay. So on the 1 hour time frame, the last 1 hour candle that took price to the downside has been taken care of. Okay, so that's where we are right now. This is the last 1 hour candle. Okay, that has been taken care of, and price has closed above that. And the new 1 hour candle that is open is trying to retest that zone, that area. So let's see what will happen. But if we are able to close above this line, which is on the 8 hour candle, preferably take out these highs around here, then there will be a great possibility for us to have a bullish or a buy setup that will give us a possible pullback or retracement on 50 is. And if I am going to buy, then probably I will be, if I'm going to buy, let's say I'm going to buy, I'll be targeting only here. Okay, the previous low that was taken out, the previous support that was taken out. So that is around 38-50% area here. Okay, just below equilibrium. I'll be targeting around this area. That is if this buy setup is going to hold. So what do I do? I'll still be waiting. Let me draw this trend line. I don't like using trend lines most times, but let me draw this trend line. Trend lines are very powerful. They help to provide context for how the market is trending. Okay. So trend lines most times act as diagonal and then diagonal resistance and support areas or zones. So just as we have horizontal support areas or zones, trend lines have becomes diagonal support and resistance areas, and so they help to guide and to guard the trends. So that's what trend lines help to do. So so from the most current or most recent high, let me see if I can pull this trend line to here. Okay, so trend line from this most current high has been taken out. Okay, so I still need price to close above this area. Okay, still need price to close above this area. Okay, so at least if for nothing at all, I can target this area, and then I can make a little money, and that's all. So that's it. 1 hour. So let me go to 30 minutes time frame to see what is happening. Okay, so on 30 minutes, we are still trying to push to the upside. We are still trying to push to the upside. Still trying to push to the upside. So I'm going to keep waiting. The time is 11:24 my time. So the new 4 hour candle open at 10. So we are 1 hour 24 minutes into the new 4 hour candle. So we still have 2 hours and 40, yeah, 2 hours and 30 something minutes, 2 hours 30 minutes to see if price will be able to close above this area. And then on the next 8 hour candle, we will expect a possible pullback, a possible pullback. And then after that pullback, you might expect a possible pullback after it takes out, it closes above this area. And then I will be able to go for a possible long position somewhere from here with stop loss maybe somewhere around this zone or probably here. It depends. Maybe probably here. Might be able to target just this area. So this is going to give me like a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. 1:2. I will not allow price to come too much down, put me in a loss too much. Yeah, but I will just keep waiting to enter or hit it when price is about to move, and I can go with the flow. So we are bearish on the higher time frame, but I'm only looking for a possible pullback. Okay, and that's why I'm very particular about being sure of the confirmation. Okay, I'm very particular about being very, very, very sure of and having the perfect confirmation that we should have this pullback. Otherwise, I don't want to be trading against the trend. I don't want to be trading against the trend. And notice that on the daily time frame, there is no confirmation for a buy yet. This is I took this idea or setup from the 8 hours. From the 8 hours. That's why I don't expect price to buy too much or go up too much. I'll just be targeting this area to make my profit. So I'm still waiting. Um, I'll I'll update. I'll do a new live to update. I'll do a new video to update on how this setup goes. If whether it will give us this buy setup or it will just continue to drop from this area. It will continue to drop to the downside. Okay. Thank you. And if you want to learn to trade, you can reach out to me. I have a free course, free lessons for beginners. That I mean, I can have classes on weekends. I introduce you to the basic concepts of trading and how you can set up to trade. And it's free. It's free, so you can join the classes and then learn. Yeah. So if you want to learn, you can just send me a message or comment on this video, and then I will set you up. I'll set you up. Thank you. Um, let me see. Do I have anything to look at for gold? Let me see if I can check quickly on gold. Oh, okay. So I had this setup on gold. Oh, so the gold setup hit TP. Wow, 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 wow. So my TP is hit on gold. My TP is hit on gold. I did this analysis yesterday night, and I was expecting New York session to give me the move. So New York session just gave me the move. So it hit the TP. So if price closes above this area, this line, this TP, if price is to close above it, then gold is going to pull back significantly. Okay, so gold has been also selling for some time, and I expect gold is bearish. So I expect gold to pull back at least to equilibrium, 50%. Okay, gold to pull back into this zone, 50% or 61.8%. Okay, or under 38%. So if gold is able to close above the 23% zone here, then it's likely to get to 38 or probably 50 and then continue to drop. But I'm not focusing on gold right now. I'm focusing on oh, okay, so price is still dropping, trying to retest again. Yeah, so I'll keep monitoring and see what will happen. Keep monitoring and see what will happen. Okay, thank you.